Alright, hey James. It's kind of difficult to explain what kind of arm swings I do, so I thought I'd make you a video. Sorry for the poor quality. My laptop is kind of old, but like I said, I had bicep tendonitis a few years ago, and in order to keep those muscles flexible, I stretch my pecs, biceps, and my lats for that. Another problem area for swimmers is rotator cuff, so I stretch that as well. For my pecs, I usually start off with a swing like this. You know, kind of how when you put your arm up on a static stretch for the pec, I kind of shoot for that kind of angle. A little bit of a bent elbow, and kind of swing it through. When I swing back forward, I kind of get a good stretch in my lat as well. So I always start off with one arm, working the lat, working the pec, and as I go through, when that feels loosened up, I switch arms. And you'll notice, if you're really sore, and you stretch out one arm for, I don't know, a minute or so, because you're kind of daydreaming or what, when you switch arms, you'll notice how much looser it is than the one you haven't stretched out yet. So you'll immediately notice that this is going to help you, get into practice and warm up. But after I get, both of them kind of loosened, I do both at the same time. I start low, kind of build it up a little higher each time. Sometimes, get a little lower. When you get a little lower, it stretches the front shoulder as well, which is the problem area, so I'm always stretching that as well. And then I start stretching my bicep. As I'm swinging, I'll flex my hands back, and when I swing that way, it stretches your bicep. You'll probably notice that as well. And then, after a few good swings like that, I'll switch my hand to this way and kind of point it backwards as I swing. That also stretches the bicep as well, a little differently, So, put the bicep and the hands flex back a few times, then flip the hand around, fingertips back a few times. Then I go and do, this one. Don't really have a name for it, but everyone knows this stretch for swimmers. You get your tricep, you get your lat again. Triceps are still very important to the swimmer, so I'm always stretching those out too. After I get those done, I go and do one that's kind of like a figure eight. It starts with a swing back and then a swing in front of your body. And I like this one because it stretches the front shoulder when you come around the back, and it stretches the outside of the shoulder when you come around the front of you, kind of like this stretch. And like I said, I like dynamic stretches better than static stretches for the upper body, just a preference of mine. One thing to note when you're doing this stretch, this swing, is to not move your body. If you're rotating your body around, you're not getting the full extent of the stretch. What you want to do is, stand up straight and keep your shoulders, locked in line. We'll do that for one arm, do that for the other arm, and then I'll stretch my back out. And what I'll do for that is I kind of, start standing up. I'll be looking at the ground. I'll swing my arms a little bit, and then I get a little lower. Kind of hunch my back over, a little lower, all the way down. Slowly, all the way down. Stretch the back out, and then I'll come up just a little bit with the knees bent. I'll stretch my lats and my forearms again. Going through the full range of motion, stretching those out. This is one that I picked up through my age group years, just because I always had a tight back, so I was always doing this before my races as well. And then, right before I go into my leg stretches, I'll stretch my rotator cuffs. What I do is, I flex my wrist, just the wrist, so that your hand doesn't go limp. I flex the wrist and the fingertips and all, and I put it on my hip bones, and I let the elbows drop, kind of like this. And that may be a good enough stretch. If not, you can grab your arm and pull that in. Sometimes I'll do that, hold it for a good, 15 seconds or so. Take it out. Take the other one in. Take it out. Then I'll go into, the typical hamstring stretch. Get the quads. Get the hips. Get the butt. Inside and outside. That's about it.